is worse than the disease.
What's going on, moviegoers? So if you're new to the channel, my name is Christian and welcome to C-Roll Productions, you guys. So two films I have heard zero kind of updates or news about. Venom 2 and Morbius. We haven't heard any kind of information on what's going to happen with these two films. Now, I know that Morbius drops in July 31st of this year. So maybe Sony is still hoping to catch that release date. I know Morbius is also done filming. It's in post-production right now. They finished their reshoots a couple weeks back, or about a month or so back. So I can see Morbius kind of playing it to the eye right now, with being set for release in July 31st of this year. But Venom 2, on the other hand, I know it was currently filming, and that doesn't drop until October 2nd of this year. Now, I know with that release date, you'd think it would be fine, but if Sony's halting production on Venom 2 and they're not currently filming, it's gonna have some setbacks with that, with that release date, especially if they're currently not shooting right now, and if they're taking, a month or so of a hiatus for the film's production shoot. So I'm curious to know what exactly is going to happen. Like, I have no idea. Like, I was sitting here thinking about it. I was like, man, all these great films been pushed back. Black Widow's been delayed. Wonder Woman 1984. What about Morbius and Venom? I was like, this makes no kind of sense. I was like, I'm surprised Sony hasn't dropped any kind of bit of information with those two particular films. And I was like, all right, well, this is interesting. Let's see what plays out with what really happens with these two films. I mean, regardless of the matters, I'm still very much excited for both of those films. I'm still very much excited to see Morbius. That first trailer was so fucking sick. It was so good. I was like, oh yeah. I was a little hesitant on Morbius. I was like, Jared Leto, Morbius? Ooh, this could either be really good or really bad. But after that first trailer, I was sold, I was hyped, and I'm on the hype train, especially with the ending of, the whole tie into the MCU and fucking Michael Keaton as Vulture. It's just huge. I can't wait to see how it plays into the bigger picture for the Spider-Man universe. Now, Venom, on the other hand, Venom 2, I am so pumped for. I cannot wait to see Cletus Cassidy actually make it onto the big screen for the first time, you guys. We are going to see Carnage. Woody Harrelson's playing Carnage, and I cannot wait to see it. We've got some set photos of what he's going to look like as Cletus Cassidy, but more so of the backstory I'm so intrigued about, of how dark we're really going to get when we're talking the backstory of Cletus Cassidy, especially from the comic books, because it's really dark, like really, really dark. And I'm curious to see how the symbiote's going to spawn off of Eddie Brock onto Cletus Cassidy. Like, did a piece of him at the end of Venom, when he went to go visit him in the prison, hop off and enter the prison cell of Cletus? I'm like, that would make sense. I mean, that would be fucking killer. But I'm so excited. I'm so excited for these next two Sony Marvel films. I mean, most people are very hesitant with this Sony universe, but after Venom, you guys, I was like, I enjoyed Venom. Venom made some great money. I'm down for a sequel, and I'm down to continue what else Sony has in mind for their universe, for their Spider-Man universe, especially now that we know it's definitely going to tie into the bigger picture. We all know that come Spider-Man 3, we're going to get some big surprises, some huge shit. I mean, Tom Holland teased that, and it's insane. Like, can you imagine if Eddie Brock's Venom shows up? Can you imagine if, Tom Holland Spider-Man has the actual symbiote suit on? Huge, like big stuff. And they could just branch off and do so many things, leading up to the Sinister Six, Dr. Octopus. Like, the potential here is massive, and I love it. I cannot wait to see what the finished product is going to be, going into, Spider-Man 3. Like, it's going to be so intriguing. Spider-Man 3 is supposed to be shooting in July of this year. So hopefully things calm down and they can actually meet that shooting date for the release date of next July. Will be good. But as of right now, you guys, everything's up in the air. Literally, everything's up in the air. I don't know what's going to get released, when these things are going to start shooting again. Nobody really knows what's going to happen on the hiatus of majority of these films that are, taking a break from shooting because of this COVID-19 virus. But post your comments down below, you guys. Let me know what you guys think is going to happen to Morbius. Do you think we're going to get another trailer sometime soon? Because the film does drop in July, and July is coming up pretty quick. Venom 2, what do you think is going to happen? Please post your comments down below, you guys. And thank you for taking time out of your day for watching Zero Productions. Peace.